The GOAT has returned and we're back with a freaking vengeance. Now, I've been gone from this channel for like over a month. I had a baby. We had a baby. Congratulations. Beautiful. Clap it up. My wife is the GOAT. Yeah, we had a baby and I took about 3.5 weeks off from trading, from most work and stuff like that. And yeah, we're back now. I did take a couple trades before this, so I've been back for about a week now. I did take a couple trades before this. I won one trade for 17K. I didn't make a video about it. I lost trade for like 4K. I lost another one for close to 6K and a break-even trade. And now we're back here. We just backed $24,650. It's actually less than that. I think it's 24,003 or 24,100 something with minus fees or something like that. But 29 contracts here on ES bouncing off this zone. We're going to break down this trade really quickly. Another huge thing that happened while I've been gone is I launched our prop firm. It's actually in beta right now, so not everybody gets to have access to it, just some of my students. But we launched it. It's been going great. Students are absolutely love it. It is an instant funding prop firm. So yeah, maybe in my next videos, I'll give you guys some on this channel just because y'all are cool, y'all tapped in, and y'all actually care about trading because y'all watch the videos where I just break down my trades. Maybe I'll drop some exclusive access for y'all before beta's over for you guys. But we should be fully launching within the next couple of weeks or so. But enough of the gibble, gabble, shibble, shabble. Let's hop into this trade here. So we took this trade on ES, a couple different things. I went over this inside the inner circle with them this morning. But I actually ended up taking this trade really as soon as the call ended this morning on the inner circle. But I want to break this down for you guys. So start off in the hourly time frame. If we actually go back in time here, this is kind of what we were looking at. So originally we had this hourly zone right down here. We had another hesitation area right here, and then the hourly high right here, which is also the London high. What I was looking for originally was for price to actually close below here, which it did end up doing. And then I wanted price to come and retest this area of hesitation on the hourly and sell to the downside. I was going to take sales off this zone here. Or I was going to wait for price to close below this low right here, retest it, give us a low consolidation like we always look for, and sell down. Because yesterday we had a huge bullish rally to the upside. I wanted price to tap back into this 4-hour high right here for a retest of the 4-hour, consolidate and break to the upside, but we didn't get that. So as the day started going on and as the market started doing what it did, it bounced off these lows from Tokyo session here of the previous day pretty strongly. And then on this is the 8 o'clock candlestick. This is then the 8:15 candlestick. It came back into the zone. And at this point, I was actively looking for consolidation and then breaks to the downside. So we tapped into it. This would have been our consolidation. Entries would have been breaks below here. But as you see, price just continued to go up. Didn't give us an entry on this trade here, which is perfectly fine. So then it came to these London highs. And I really didn't want to take sales off this London high. The only reason I did end up taking sales off here, keep in mind we had news today, but I'll show you guys that in a second. Only reason I did end up taking sales off of here is because we also on SPY, which if you didn't know, SPY is very correlated with ES. It's basically the same thing. We were also approaching a key level of mine up here, and I'll show you guys this right here. So at around 8:38, we were approaching this key level. We tapped into that key level, and at that same time, ES was tapping into this high and holding this high. So once I saw that, we started getting a little bit of bullish price action. I'm not too concerned about it wicking outside of here that much. But once we started seeing some consolidation in this area, price failed to break above really this 5998 level. It failed to break above that. Sold down. I was originally looking at taking sales right here, and I sent it out into the Discord, I think on this screenshot. Yeah, so I sent it out into the inner circle Discord saying that I was looking for sales here with a break of this swing low. Even though we didn't get huge consolidation, I really liked the way this sold down. So I was considering taking sales right here at the break of this swing low, but I did not end up taking it. I ended up being a little bit more patient because, again, I was a little hesitant on this zone, but I did like that SPY was also bouncing off that key level as well. So that was just extra confirmation for me to actually want to take this trade. But this entry was a little bit too far away from me. I wanted a little bit of a tighter entry. So price actually retraced back up here. You're going to see, not the next candlestick, but this one. On this candlestick right here, I was actually watching footprint charts. So if you guys did not know, I do watch footprint charts. I use a software called Addis. I believe that's how you pronounce it. I don't know. But I started learning it about 5 months ago. And I'll look at it just to see volume, just deeper into the candlesticks to see where sellers are, where buyers are. And at this point, I started seeing a lot of sellers actually entering into the market to hold this area. We had a lot of passive sellers in this area. And then as price sold down right here, I'm not sure if I entered on that candlestick. No. This is the candlestick that I was going to actually enter on, this bullish one right here. But I didn't do that. We then had volume slow down right here on this next candlestick. And then you're going to see it start to sell down. I didn't enter on that one. I ended up entering on this candlestick once I saw a lot of sellers coming in pretty aggressively. So originally was going to look for an entry right here on break of this swing low. But I got in a little bit earlier because I saw a lot of sellers in this area at the, if I remember right, it was the 965s is where a lot of sellers came in. So right at this area right here. Ended up getting filled right down here at the 5995 area. Stops went right above that recent high right here, entries right here. And all I was doing was targeting these recent lows right down here. I didn't want to have my TP all the way in this zone because I didn't know if we were going to tap into this previous hourly. So if you guys remember, this is that hourly zone from Tokyo session that price originally had bought off of. But yeah, so I took this trade and news actually was coming out at 9 o'clock. This right here is 852, so I was hesitant about that as well. We had a little bit of a retracement here when I first entered it, but nothing too crazy at all. We ended up selling down. This selling pressure ended up coming in. We then consolidated until you're going to see this news candlestick. Not this one, the next one right here. News candlestick absolutely tanked down, hit TP1 and TP2 instantly. At this point, I was actually with my daughter. I think I was in the toy room. No, I was brushing her teeth. I don't know. I was doing something. I was with my daughter. So I didn't really get to see any of this happen. My alerts just went off for it. And then price wicked up a little bit, but then it sold right back down, which was good. And really the rest is history. It just continued to sell all the way down. I got out my trade right here. Captured a total of 17 points or 68 ticks with 29 contracts. Y'all do the math. It's 24,650, but subtract fees. It's probably right under 24,000 with fees subtracted. So yeah, pretty solid trade. It's the same thing over and over again. If you guys go on my YouTube, go on all these videos that's on this channel specifically, I look for the same thing. Price getting to key levels, waiting for consolidation, wait for the break of the consolidation to the downside or to the upside, depending if I'm looking for buys or sells. Same thing over and over. I don't deviate. I do what works. And this trade was an absolute banger for about a 4.8 to 1 risk to reward ratio. I promised myself at the beginning of this year that I would start leveraging more, taking less trades, and just taking better setups. And when I went away, so when I stopped trading, I obviously did a lot of journaling while I was away from trading. Well, my entire trading career. And while I was away, not able to trade, I was going over my journaling and I was like, bro, if I just stop taking as many trades and only take high quality ones, I don't have to just risk $2,000-$3,000 per trade. So now I'm at the point where I'm risking anywhere between $5,000 to $7,000 per trade. It just helps me be a lot more selective with my trades, and yeah, pays out obviously a lot bigger on average now. I'm making $17,000 to $25,000 per trade, which is super cool. But yeah, that is the trade. As y'all see, I literally sent that same exact trade out right here. I said wait for a recent swing low for entry. It broke that recent swing low right here. I think is when I sent that, or before this happened, or it was over here. I don't remember what time did I send this out. Wait for 8:51. Yeah, so right here at this candlestick right here, this bearish candlestick is when it actually broke it. So some of the people inside the inner circle got entries down here. Somebody else sent me an entry and they got it up here. So I don't know. I just told them to wait for a recent swing low. This is when I was with my daughter, so I didn't get the chance to actually send a screenshot out. Then TP1 hit, whatever, full TP. Yeah. Yeah, pretty solid trade. Super smooth, straight to the point. Nothing too crazy at all. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this little breakdown. I was able to learn and realize that I literally just do the same thing every single day. Be patient and wait for price to hit my zones and capitalize when it gives me my entries. But yeah, if y'all want to have the opportunity to join the inner circle, to be able to trade with me live, to be able to get all my trade setups, have the other coaches, we have a training psychologist. You want all this to help accelerate your journey to profitability. Hit the link inside the description down below. Be on the lookout on this channel. Make sure to subscribe, because I will drop some early access to the Edge Funder, which is my prop firm. We are instant funding, which means there's no challenge phases. So you purchase an account. When you start making profits, you can actually start making profits, obviously adhering to the rules. But yeah, super cool to be able to provide that to you guys and help you guys be able to scale when you actually have an edge in the market and you're actually consistently being able to make profitable trades in the market. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I missed y'all. I'm just yapping away right now. I really miss talking to y'all. Don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow, hopefully with a win and not a $6,000 loss or $7,000 loss. We'll see. See you on the next one.